Most men over 60 are unknowingly clogging their veins, and it's killing their love life. But what if I told you that the secret to reviving your intimacy could be hiding in your refrigerator? And yes, it's cheese. I'm Dr. James, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience treating age-related circulation and intimacy issues. I've worked with thousands of men and couples across America, people just like you, who've rediscovered vitality and connection after 60. Today, I'm going to share something few doctors ever mention, but it's changed lives. We've all been told to cut back on dairy. But here's the twist. Certain cheeses, when eaten in the right way, don't block your arteries, they help clean them. And that improved blood flow? It doesn't just protect your heart, it reignites intimacy, stamina, and confidence. Surprised? You should be. If you're tired of feeling sluggish, disconnected, or like your best days are behind you, this is your wake-up call. These 4 cheeses are rich in compounds that boost nitric oxide, improve vascular flexibility, and support testosterone naturally. You'll feel more energy, sharper thinking, and yes, real improvements in the bedroom. Stick around because I'll walk you through each cheese, why it works, how to eat it, and what to avoid. This isn't guesswork. This is backed by science, experience, and the wisdom of elderly patients who are living proof that it's never too late to feel alive again. And at the end, I'll also show you which cheeses you absolutely need to avoid after 60. Let's clear something up. Not all cheeses are created equal. Some are loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats that raise your blood pressure and clog your arteries. But the right kinds of cheese, they're rich in vital nutrients like vitamin K2, omega-3 fatty acids, and probiotics, all of which support the health of your endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. When this lining is strong and flexible, blood flows more freely to your brain, your heart, and yes, to the parts of your body that matter most for intimacy. Now that you understand how the right cheeses can support healthy circulation, let's dive into the first one. A creamy, nutrient-rich option that's as delicious as it is powerful. Goat cheese. 1. Goat cheese, chèvre. When it comes to revitalizing your circulation and intimacy after 60, goat cheese is a quiet powerhouse. Often overlooked in favor of more popular cheeses, goat cheese offers a wide range of benefits that go far beyond flavor. It's naturally lower in lactose, which makes it easier to digest, an important consideration for many older adults whose digestive systems may not handle heavy dairy well anymore. But the real magic lies in its nutritional makeup. Goat cheese is rich in medium-chain fatty acids, which the body can use quickly for energy rather than storing as fat. This means it supports your metabolism while also fueling your body in a cleaner, more efficient way. These healthy fats help reduce inflammation, one of the major culprits behind poor circulation and sexual dysfunction in older men. Chronic inflammation damages the walls of your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow where it needs to go. By helping to calm this silent threat, goat cheese can improve blood vessel flexibility and performance. It also contains a healthy dose of vitamin A, calcium, and probiotics, all of which contribute to better cardiovascular health. Probiotics in particular play a key role in reducing harmful gut bacteria and supporting your immune system. But their benefits don't stop there. A healthy gut means better absorption of key nutrients like zinc and magnesium, which are directly linked to testosterone production and libido. In essence, goat cheese creates the foundation for your body to function more efficiently on multiple levels: physical, hormonal, and even emotional. Many of my patients report feeling lighter and more energized after adding moderate amounts of goat cheese into their weekly diet. Some even notice improvements in sleep and digestion, which are often tied to hormonal balance. And of course, when circulation improves, it often brings with it renewed vitality, improved intimacy, and greater confidence, not just in the bedroom, but in everyday life. So how can you make goat cheese a practical part of your routine? It's incredibly versatile. Spread it on whole grain toast in the morning, crumble it over salads at lunch, or pair it with roasted vegetables for dinner. Its creamy texture and slightly tangy flavor work well with heart-healthy foods like beets, arugula, or walnuts, ingredients that also support nitric oxide production and blood flow. Now that you know how goat cheese can naturally open your arteries and awaken your energy, let me introduce you to a cheese that's aged to perfection and designed by nature to clean out calcium buildup in your arteries like a gentle scrub brush. Let's take a look at aged Parmesan. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Aged Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano. Among all the cheeses in the world, few have earned as much respect and nutritional acclaim as aged Parmesan, known more formally as Parmigiano Reggiano. This cheese isn't just a flavorful topping for pasta, it's a natural circulatory booster, especially beneficial for people over 60 who are looking to protect their heart and reignite their vitality. What sets aged Parmesan apart is how it's made. It's slowly matured over 12 to 36 months, allowing time for powerful compounds to develop that support bone, heart, and vascular health. One of its most important nutrients is vitamin K2. While not as commonly discussed as vitamin C or D, K2 is essential for healthy circulation. It helps guide calcium into your bones, where it belongs, and keeps it out of your arteries, where it can harden and restrict blood flow. This becomes increasingly important as we age, since arterial stiffness is one of the main contributors to high blood pressure, poor circulation, and reduced intimacy. In short, K2 acts like traffic control for calcium, protecting your heart and improving vascular flexibility. But there's more to Parmesan than just K2. It's also rich in protein and a powerful amino acid called L-arginine. This nutrient boosts nitric oxide levels in the blood, which helps relax and open blood vessels. Better blood flow doesn't just support heart function. It also leads to more energy, better stamina, and improved sexual function. Many of my patients who regularly incorporate aged Parmesan into their meals say they feel sharper, more alert, and even notice a return of that inner spark they thought was long gone. Despite being a hard cheese, true Parmigiano Reggiano is low in lactose and easier to digest than most other cheeses. It's also naturally lower in sodium compared to the overly processed grated cheeses found on grocery store shelves. That means you can enjoy its rich, nutty flavor without the guilt or health consequences. Just a small amount, grated over steamed vegetables, folded into a warm grain bowl, or sprinkled onto a hearty soup, can provide real nutritional value and satisfaction. And the beauty of this cheese isn't just in how it supports your arteries. It also fits perfectly into a balanced diet that promotes hormonal health and long-term vitality. As with all good things, moderation is key, but when used wisely, Parmesan can be both a treat and a tool in your wellness journey. Now, if you thought aged Parmesan was impressive, wait until you hear what's hiding inside the blue-veined wonder that doctors rarely recommend, but might be your secret weapon against inflammation and low libido. Let's talk about blue cheese. 3. Blue cheese, Roquefort or Gorgonzola. At first glance, blue cheese might not seem like the obvious choice for improving circulation and intimacy, especially after 60. Its strong aroma and distinct veins of blue mold often divide people. You either love it or avoid it entirely. But what most people don't realize is that within those blue veins lies a treasure trove of health benefits specifically tailored to aging bodies. Blue cheeses like Roquefort and Gorgonzola are not just gourmet indulgences, they are functional foods that support heart health, reduce inflammation, and can quietly restore the spark in both your energy and intimacy. What gives blue cheese its unique power is the presence of Penicillium roqueforti, a naturally occurring mold that forms during the aging process. This mold doesn't just create flavor, it actively helps reduce systemic inflammation, a major driver of chronic illness in older adults. Inflammation narrows blood vessels, slows circulation, and can even contribute to erectile dysfunction. But the compounds in blue cheese, when consumed in moderation, help combat this internal stress and keep your arteries more open and flexible. Even more compelling is blue cheese's high concentration of zinc, a mineral absolutely essential for testosterone production and sexual health. As we age, zinc levels tend to decline, taking energy, mood, and libido along with them. By restoring this mineral through natural foods like blue cheese, you give your body what it needs to support hormone balance, drive, and recovery. And unlike synthetic supplements, zinc from food sources is often better absorbed and utilized by the body. Beyond zinc, blue cheese also contributes to gut health through natural probiotics, and a healthy gut is the foundation of nutrient absorption, immune support, and hormonal balance. A functioning gut ensures your body isn't just consuming the right nutrients, it's actually using them. That's why some of my patients have reported feeling clearer, lighter, and more emotionally connected after incorporating small portions of blue cheese into their meals just a few times a week. The key with blue cheese, as with any strong food, is moderation and smart pairing. A little goes a long way. Try it crumbled over leafy greens, paired with heart-healthy walnuts, or alongside fiber-rich fruits like pears or apples. It brings a punch of flavor and an even bigger punch of health benefits, especially where circulation and vitality are concerned. If blue cheese surprised you with its anti-inflammatory and hormonal powers, just wait until you discover the final cheese on our list. A soft, creamy option that helps build muscle, stabilize energy, and gently supports both your heart and hormones. Let's take a closer look at ricotta. 4. Ricotta cheese from whole milk. Ricotta may be one of the gentlest cheeses out there, but don't let its soft texture fool you. This cheese delivers powerful support for circulation, energy, and hormonal balance, especially in adults over 60. Made from the whey left over during cheese production, ricotta is rich in easily digestible protein, essential minerals, and compounds that fuel the body and restore vitality from the inside out. It's often considered a lighter cheese, but its impact on your health can be surprisingly deep. One of ricotta's standout benefits is its high concentration of whey protein. This isn't just for bodybuilders. Whey protein plays a crucial role in preserving lean muscle mass as we age, which becomes increasingly important for metabolism, balance, and endurance. Muscle loss, common in older adults, can slow down circulation, weaken the heart, and contribute to fatigue. Ricotta provides the building blocks your body needs to maintain strength and keep your cardiovascular system performing efficiently. In addition to protein, ricotta is a valuable source of selenium, an antioxidant mineral that supports both immunity and blood vessel health. Selenium helps protect cells from oxidative stress and plays a subtle but important role in regulating thyroid hormones, another critical factor in energy and mood. Together with its calcium content and low sodium levels, especially when made from whole milk, ricotta makes an ideal addition to a heart-conscious, circulation-supporting diet. Unlike many cheeses that can feel heavy or hard to digest, ricotta is easy on the stomach. That means your body spends less energy on digestion and more on recovery, repair, and performance. Its mild flavor also makes it one of the most versatile options in the kitchen. Whether you stir it into a spinach omelet, layer it into a vegetable lasagna, or enjoy it with a drizzle of olive oil and herbs, ricotta blends beautifully into meals that nourish your body without weighing it down. Perhaps what's most special about ricotta is how gently and consistently it supports long-term vitality. It's not dramatic or overpowering, but it quietly helps your body function better, improving circulation, energy levels, and intimacy through steady, nourishing support. But while these 4 cheeses can unlock better blood flow and connection after 60, not all cheeses are created equal. In fact, some common varieties found in everyday diets may be silently working against your health goals, raising blood pressure, clogging arteries, and reducing your energy without you even realizing it. Before you reach for your next slice, let's talk about the cheeses you should absolutely avoid and why they could be holding you back. 5. Cheeses to avoid after 60. While certain cheeses can support circulation, energy, and intimacy after 60, others can quietly work against you. clogging arteries, raising blood pressure, and increasing inflammation. It's a harsh truth, but one that too many people overlook. Not all cheese is helpful, especially when you're trying to protect your heart, regain stamina, or feel more alive and connected in your later years. The wrong choices can erase the benefits of even the healthiest meals. One of the biggest offenders is processed cheese. Those individually wrapped slices or cheese spreads that promise convenience but come loaded with artificial preservatives, excess sodium, and unhealthy fats. These products are often made with fillers and stabilizers that have little nutritional value and put unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. Over time, they can lead to stiffened arteries, elevated cholesterol, and even reduced blood flow to critical areas that affect intimacy and cognition. Another variety to watch out for is heavily salted hard cheeses, especially those that are mass-produced and pre-packaged for convenience. Cheddar, while beloved in many American homes, can become a problem if consumed in large quantities, particularly the kinds used in fast food, packaged snacks, or low-cost bulk products. These cheeses are often loaded with sodium and saturated fats, both of which can contribute to high blood pressure and increased risk of cardiovascular disease, particularly in older adults whose systems are more sensitive to dietary imbalances. Even popular soft cheeses like American cheese or certain cheese dips found at parties and on store shelves can be problematic. They're often made from cheese byproducts or powders reconstituted with oils and additives, not true dairy. They may taste familiar and comforting, but what they do inside the body is anything but. They increase inflammation, lead to water retention, and may interfere with hormonal balance, all factors that can reduce stamina, impact mental clarity, and make you feel older than you are. What's important to understand is that you don't have to give up cheese entirely. You simply have to choose wisely. Avoiding these overly processed and sodium-heavy options allows room for better choices, the kind of cheeses we've already explored that nourish your body and support real wellness. It's about making small shifts that deliver long-term results. Now that you know which cheeses to avoid and which ones to embrace, there's one final message I want to leave you with. It's a reminder that what you put on your plate can transform more than your health. It can reignite your energy, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. Let's bring it all together in the final takeaway that ties everything into a simple, powerful truth. Final thoughts from Dr. James. If there's one thing I've learned in over 30 years of helping men and women navigate health after 60, it's this: small changes can lead to powerful results. We often think transformation has to come from drastic measures, strict diets, intense workouts, or yet another prescription. But sometimes it starts with something as simple as the kind of cheese you choose to eat. That might sound surprising, even trivial, but as we've seen, the right nutrients can do more than just fuel your body. They can help restore circulation, revive intimacy, and renew your confidence in ways that truly matter at this stage of life. Goat cheese brings gentle digestion and anti-inflammatory power. Aged Parmesan clears the arteries with vitamin K2 and fuels stamina through amino acids. Blue cheese, with its natural probiotics and zinc, lowers inflammation and supports testosterone. Ricotta, soft and nourishing, strengthens muscles, supports hormones, and keeps you energized. Each of these cheeses does something unique, yet together they form a simple, enjoyable foundation for better aging. On the other hand, knowing which cheeses to avoid, those processed, high-sodium options that silently sabotage your health, is just as important. Because while food can be medicine, it can also be poison when chosen carelessly. Protecting your heart, mind, and intimate well-being means making mindful choices, even in the small things. But more than anything, I want you to remember this: it's not too late. No matter how old you are, no matter how disconnected or tired you may feel, your body still wants to heal. It still wants to thrive. You deserve to feel strong, present, and intimately alive, not just for yourself, but for the people who love you. Food isn't just fuel, it's a daily opportunity to reclaim vitality, to reconnect with your partner, and to feel proud of the choices you make. So the next time you open your fridge, don't just see a block of cheese. See potential, see wisdom, see life. You're not done yet, not even close. You've just begun a new chapter, and now you have the knowledge to write it well.